Hi, my name is Robyn Swayne and I am a graduate assistant at the Counseling Center, and I'm here today to talk to you about establishing a routine to help set boundaries in your day-to-day as we're all going through this time right now. So we're all going through this experience of where we live and sleep is where we're also taking classes, it's where we're working, it's where we're studying. There's a lot happening in one space. We don't have that classroom to go to or this place to be or that place to be. And so establishing boundaries by creating a routine is going to help give structure to our day and give us a foundation to work from and hopefully manage this particular time in our lives a little better. So there are different ways to do that. I'm going to give you a couple different options of ways in which you can establish a routine or keep a to-do list or things along those lines. One of the things that I like to do, I like to keep a personal planner. This way I can write out what times I have to do things on specific days. And that way I know at 8 o'clock I'm doing this, at 9 o'clock I'm doing this, and I know what my day is going to look like because I've set it out ahead of time. If you do not have a planner, you can print out a blank calendar if you have access to something like that, and you can lay out your day that way. If you don't want to print out a calendar, you can also just write something on a piece of paper. This is not actually my schedule, this is just an example, but something where you can write Monday, at 8 o'clock I'm doing this, at 9 o'clock I'm doing this. If it helps, hanging something like this up, and then you can visually see, this is what my day looks like, and this is what I'm going to be doing. So planning ahead of time, writing that out. If you like colors, you can make it pretty, make the most of the situation. You really can't see that at all. That's a highlighter. Or if you want, make it pretty with stickers, you know? That's what I would do. So that's another way that you can go about creating a routine and just making sure to stick to that. If this is a little too structured, or if this is something that you already do, other ways to enhance this is something that I do, because I already know what time I'm at my internship and what time I'm doing my graduate assistantship and what time I'm doing class. And it's the in-between moments where I don't have something to do that I'm not exactly sure how to fill it in. So I have this little whiteboard, and obviously my GA, my class, my homework, those are the top things, but I also have things listed out as ideas so that when I'm not sure how to spend my time, I don't have to come up with ideas in that moment of what to do. I can look at this and pick something. So either going out for a walk or learning a new language, dancing, going on YouTube and looking up something new that I've never known how to do before. We have the time for that now, hopefully. Meditating, job searching, working on a craft. You could put on here calling a friend, calling a family member, setting up a time on Zoom. We have that platform to either connect with classmates or connect with friends or to play games or to talk or to do a study session, all sorts of things. And if you write them down, that at least gives you some structure. If something like this isn't really up your alley, another thing that I'll do, or that can be done, is just keeping to-do lists. Just write it in a simple little notebook. This is what I'm doing today. Crossing things off as you get them done. That actually feels really nice when you do finish. Or if notebook's not your thing, sometimes I just use Post-it notes. On Monday, I'm gonna do whatever I write on this Post-it note. Tuesday, maybe using different colored Post-it notes if you have that, and you can stick that up on a piece of paper or a wall. Whatever kind of helps you. So those are some ideas for helping establish a routine, which is going to help you establish some kind of boundaries in this new space that we're in and this new era that we're learning to work through. So hopefully that's of help. And if you need to reach out to the Counseling Center or use any of our resources, please feel free, here's my fancy paper, to visit us at www.ship.edu/counseling_center, or we do post daily on our Facebook page. a bunch of tips and activities, articles, or things to help you get through this particular time that we are all in. It's www.facebook.com/UCC outreach page. And we definitely post things very often up there. So if you're not already following us, I highly recommend that. But I hope this was of some help, and thank you for watching.